Available now, what just opened up. Also, what Chuck Schumer said earlier today from the floor of the Senate and how he's going to be putting all of the senators on record. And a new debate just opened up on fixed income benefits, including Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, and SSI benefits, and how all of these beneficiaries need a higher benefit. I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of this information that is changing very rapidly. Also, make sure to stay tuned as my wife Corey will be back here in just a few minutes with the new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of this community. So stay tuned for that, and let's get into this right now. All right, so let's quickly talk about what just opened up today. In fact, a day early is this new website, and I want to tell you all the details because we were actually expecting this to be tomorrow, but yet they opened it up early today. Now, last week we heard from the administration, and they said that they're going to be opening up this website where any residential household can go onto the website and start ordering up to 4 free rapid COVID tests. Well, that website is supposed to open up tomorrow technically, but guess what? It opened up today. So if you're interested in this, I can tell you all the details. In fact, just the other day, I uploaded a little about 30-second video giving you all the details there, but I can run through all the details here once again. Now that it's technically open, you can go on there and you can order your 4-pack of COVID tests if you just don't want to do so, and they are totally free. So these are a portion of the 1 billion COVID tests that the president has ordered, and apparently many more to come. So I'll give you those details here. Here's the website. It is covidtests.gov. So COVID, COVID, tests, tests.gov. You can go to that website and you can start ordering your 4 free rapid COVID tests, and those will be mailed out, they said, toward the end of the month. So if you order them today, it sounds like you'll get them like at the end of the month or maybe even early in February. I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me. So it's a rapid test, but at the same time, extremely slow delivery. So I don't know. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, right? So anyway, that's available if you're interested in checking it out. Technically, the website does open up tomorrow, but they said that they opened it up today for like beta testing. Again, just kind of like a trial run. But I'm guessing it's probably going decently well. I don't know. I've seen it all over the place so far today, so check that out if you're interested in doing so. All right, let's check in on Chuck Schumer here and discuss what he was mentioning earlier today from the floor of the Senate and how he's going to be putting all of the senators on record. So as we know, today they're going to be opening it up and talking about the voting rights bill, and they're also going to be talking about carving out the filibuster. Now, here's what they're going to do. And this is Chuck Schumer's plan. So when he opened up the Senate a few hours ago earlier today, he started shortly thereafter and said that he's going to be holding all of these senators on record by holding votes on these very important issues, including the voting rights bill, including the filibuster. So what I mean by holding everybody on record is basically by holding the votes, we can see exactly how everybody voted and if they support it or if they don't. So he's basically giving them the ultimatum, right? Either you vote for it and you get a little pat on the back, or you don't vote for it and then you probably get roasted at some point, right? So either way. But again, everybody has their own ability to vote how they want. That's kind of the process, right? So of course, we'll see how these whole things play out. And again, they have planned to vote on these tomorrow. They're going to vote on the voting rights bill. And then they're also going to follow it up by discussing and figuring out how they can carve out the filibuster, which again, we already know how that's going to play out. It's pretty much not, right? It's not going to go through. It's not going to pass. We pretty much already know this. Again, nothing is set in stone until the votes are cast and we get all of the final tallies, everything like that. But again, we pretty much know how this is going to play out because we've just seen it, right? We already pretty much know. But they have to go through the process anyway, and then Chuck Schumer will get that on record, just like he's talking about right here. All right, let's quickly move on here and talk about this new debate that just opened up on fixed income beneficiaries, including Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, and SSI. Here's what's really interesting about it. So I think all of us in this community are very aware of what's going on right now with the lack of benefits, increased prices, and the struggle that continues to persist every single week and every single month with these low benefits and very high prices. It's an equation that just simply does not work. However, here's what's interesting. Some people are coming out right now saying, okay, we got to find a better solution. We've got to find something. Something has got to give here. We got the 5.9% cost of living adjustment that was announced back in October of 2021 and is now being implemented here early in 2022. And here's the problem. These beneficiaries are not keeping up with the current rate of inflation. As we just got that inflation report about a week ago now, we found out that inflation is still running at 7% as of last month. We all know this. We've talked about it before. However, the debate now is, hey, we got to figure out a better way to calculate the cost of living adjustment because the current way of calculation is not working. We're simply behind every single time. And I think a lot of us recognize this right here in the community because we've talked about it, and many of you know. You've looked at your benefit, you see the 5.9% cost of living adjustment, and then you see the 7% inflation. It simply doesn't work. We're 1.1% behind where current inflation is right now. But remember, it's still moving pretty fast, right? So, it's interesting to see this debate open up and many people coming out right now saying, okay, this equation is not working. These beneficiaries continue to fall behind month over month over month, year over year. They continue to fall behind with all of these rapidly rising prices due to this expansive inflation right now. We need to figure out a better solution. We need to figure out a better way to actually calculate the cost of living adjustment. So that is where we've seen this debate coming up previously, and we've seen it introduced in a couple things. Some of these proposals that are out there right now to actually reform Social Security benefits, things like this, and even the SSI Restoration Act. We've seen it there as well, where they want to start implementing how the cost of living adjustment is actually calculated versus using the CPI, Consumer Price Index. They want to use the CPIE, Consumer Price Index for the elderly, which better reflects the actual prices of people receiving fixed income benefits, right? So that's one way that they're actually suggesting doing this. But again, that's only going to adjust a very small percentage, like a fraction of 1%. Well, again, that's not really going to do it either. So there's still debate and talk about how they want to approach this, and even if anything's going to be done in the first place. But either way, the debate is out there right now, and it's nice to see that some other people are actually recognizing that, hey, the current situation, it's not working. So maybe we should figure out something a little bit better, right? So anyway, it's kind of nice to see something pop up, even though at the end of the day, will something actually happen? Who knows? If they actually do come up with a solution, will it actually be a good solution that actually gives everybody a much higher benefit? Again, who knows? But anyway, at least they're talking about it. That is something that is important right now. So again, I want to make it short and sweet here, give you the latest details that I'm finding with everything going on right now. Again, if you want to check out that website I mentioned earlier, it is covidtests.gov. You can go on there and you can order your 4-pack of rapid COVID tests for free if you want. So again, totally optional, not required. It's just something that opened up technically tomorrow, but it's open up right here, right now. So in fact, my wife Corey was just on the website a short time ago and she said, yeah, you can do it if you wanted to. So anyway, just want to let you know about that right now. So with that being said, let's bring Corey in right now. And so she can read that new updated list of shout outs for those names that are pulled right out of the fan club. Remember, if you're interested in checking it out, there is a link down below in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, you can see it there as well. Otherwise, the fan club is completely optional, not required by any means at all, just for those people who maybe want to check it out. But otherwise, make sure to subscribe down below. It's totally free to do so you don't miss any videos going forward, as there's a lot going on right now, and I'm here for you every single day with all of these updates. So enjoy your day, subscribe down below, check out any of the other 2,000 plus videos here on the channel, and of course, with that being said, Corey, take it away. Congratulations to all of the shout outs in advance, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. All right, Corey, it's all you.
Our shout-outs are Bob Lee, Angie Hinkle, Tina Spence, Dorita Duckworth, James Johnson, Robert Rivas, and Sharon Laney. Thank you for being members of the fan club.